Live from the Mutant booth at the 2015 FIBO Expo. I'm Big Ron Partlow, and the first episode of the weekend, kicking it off, Ryan Keller, Director of Marketing. You already know him. What's going on? Hey, it's all good?
All good. We're at our favorite show, our biggest show of the year.
Yeah, definitely the biggest, that's for sure. You know, I still have that same conversation with everybody back home when they ask, how big is FIBO? I hear it's huge. Is it bigger than the LA Fit or the Arnold or the Olympia?
It's big, and yesterday was our first Thursday, and it's not bad.
The warm-up day.
I can't hear. Hey, Jonathan, turn down the speakers here. Thanks, man. Perfect, perfect. So Thursday was good. It was good Thursday for us. Probably one of the best starts to the weekend for us. Today, you can already tell it's twice as busy as yesterday. And then tomorrow is the big sold-out day already. If you haven't bought a ticket already, you can't be in here. So, we're bracing for that.
Yeah, no, this is good. You know, there's nothing worse than kind of feeling like you land on a treadmill going full speed. So we got a little bit of a warm-up, and we're all aware of what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah. So definitely prepared. I'm still not on schedule. I'm still not sleeping at night.
Something with you, man, and coming to Germany, it just doesn't sit well.
It took me 1 day in England, 1 day in Australia, 1 day in Spain.
Yeah.
You know
Sweden,
I
you
was
were fine
there.
Yeah.
But this is like, day 5, and I'm still laying in bed kind of like...
up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and, you know, I trained at 6 in the morning one day and then trained at 9 at night the next day, funny.
And, you know, it's funny because we've been here since Sunday night, and I feel like I've been here forever already. You know, I'm like, do I still live back in Vancouver? It's weird.
No.
We feel like we've been here longer than we have. But, you know, we were here on Sunday night. The show started on Thursday. But we come in here. We film a lot of video. We did a new Mutant on a Mission.
Yeah, Mutant on a Mission, which I'm excited about. And that was an interesting shoot because every time we've done a Mutant on a Mission, you know, you go in with these sort of expectations of what you think you're going to get.
Yep.
Like, oh, well, I know about this gym, or you look around the gym, you think, oh, and then sometimes you're not sure, geez, can we get anything out of this? You know, like when we shot at Dino's, we didn't know Dino yet. That was our first one. We want to get this awesome episode.
What's up, Dino?
Yeah,
see you soon.
Yeah, definitely see you soon. It's going to be a party. So, you know, and with Muscle Gym here, you know, we were a little bit disorganized, really tired. The communication was a little bit difficult.
There was a bit of a language barrier there at the beginning, I know, for you guys, so it was frustrating,
Yeah, you know, we're even getting a little sneak peek at some of the footage, you know. There's your GoPro.
There's my GoPro
the big dog. The Dogo Argentina.
That guy was amazing.
Yeah, ice.
Oh, what a guy. And you know what? It just goes to, I mean, sometimes whenever we go to these smaller gyms, they bring their dogs with them, and we love it.
Well, just like how Gabe lets Tonka run around, you know, the G Standard gym.
It's
awesome. You got ice running around this one. But you never know what you're going to get, and it really is the characters that run the gyms that make the show. Because Jack turned out to be like exactly what we needed to make that work. You know, if you would have had some guy with no personality, that gym wouldn't have been doable.
It's funny when we go to these gyms and you start getting into it and you all start training. There's no borders. No one's from a different country. Yeah. You're all brothers in iron.
Yeah.
And you guys are the same for that moment in time.
Yeah.
And that's what I find amazing, and that's why I like coming in early and helping you and Jonathan film these, is because I love seeing that.
Yeah, that's cool. You're right. And we've gotten that with every episode that we've done. Yeah. I've trained with Miss Olympia. I've trained with a guy that just about died in a motorcycle accident. I trained with a 56-year-old, iron head. I love you, Dino. And, and it all is just two people training hard because they like to train.
Yep.
And that's my favorite part of the show. And that's how I know we're going to get a good episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what makes it. And I'm really excited for everyone to see the Muscle Gym episode of Mutant on a Mission.
And then it never fails. You both want to go and eat right after.
Yeah. He took us to a Brazilian steakhouse right after, you know.
And I mean, speaking of the food, I mean, that was great that he took us to this great Brazilian steakhouse afterwards that we wouldn't have known of defined. Because, you know, we come here and one of the things we love about coming here is the German food and the culture, and you know, there's a lot of pork and schnitzel and fried potatoes. It's awesome, but you can only eat so much of that.
Chickens here.
Look at Dirk's laughing at me because
a lot of half chickens.
We love it, man. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's like my mom used to make.
You know, I've been talking on Facebook and Instagram and stuff about how I'm dieting right now for my next show, but if I wasn't dieting, this would be the easiest place. There'd be no problems at all. You know, you could just eat.
Well,
right?
I was actually pretty impressed with you the other night because we went to a brauhaus. We went to Früh Brauhaus. They make a Früh Kolsch, very popular worldwide beer, and it's a local beer house. And yeah, everyone sits at these tables, kind of like all together. And you had the half chicken and vegetables.
Yeah, half chicken, veggies, and white rice. You didn't miss a beat. Except they didn't have Diet Coke at that restaurant. That was what I remember. They just had Coke.
You had water, and they brought you with gas.
With gas. So it was, there's a few things you got to learn. There's some challenges, and I've noticed, and you pointed it out, there's some extra challenges with my new job when you come to countries like this.
Internationally, yeah.
Internationally. So the little things that, I didn't think of, but you already knew I was going to run into, so you kind of warned me about things like double check this, don't ever assume this. Like, just because you have it booked doesn't mean they understand where you're going, or the driver that picks you up might not speak English. He might not, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So, now that I'm responsible for these jokers showing up at 10 o'clock in the morning, I got to, make sure that stuff falls into place. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you're doing a great job.
Oh, while they're here and they're alive.
And that's awesome because, hey, it doesn't matter what happened. They got you. All you guys got here on time because everyone here is waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
Right? So you're here on time. It's beautiful. So now when we go, and it's tough here because there is a bit of that language barrier, with the German. It's kind of hard to understand. But then we go to Body Power next month, and it's no problem because there's no language barrier there.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Well, there's still a little bit of a language barrier. I mean, we have the new British guy on staff, and we can't understand a word he's saying half the time.
Some of the rhyming stuff you guys do, man, it's weird.
It's English,
As far as I know, it's English sometimes, and I still need an interpreter. But
so that's the plan for the next few days. Is just keep rolling. Stay strong, stay awake, get my workouts in, and it's actually flying by now that it started.
It has really, and yesterday we didn't come on the air because we didn't really.
Yeah, it was a warm-up day.
Just a warm-up day.
Jonathan made sure everything was set up and ready. And
today we got a full loaded schedule. Yeah. We got Furious Pete here. Right here. So he's coming on right after I get off, so I'll get off here soon.
Yeah, you got, a Better Bodies athlete, Francine Slobodnik.
She's
coming on. So Bikini Pro would be my, it's been a while since I had a Bikini Pro on the show. We had Natalie on at one point. But so that'll be great.
Stan Efferding.
Stan Efferding. You guys, if you don't know Stan Efferding, do a quick Google before the episode because he's just a cyborg of a human being, He's like got a 900-pound squat and a pro card and a 650 bench and a t-shirt and a 900-pound deadlift and a one-handed 500-pound deadlift on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Like just stuff that he does, for fun.
I think we got a bench press coming in here between him and Johnny just to settle the score once and for all or something.
If I'm in the same room with Stan Efferding, I'm going to make sure there's no bench press within a mile of that room. That's one thing I guarantee, okay? So we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with our first guest of the weekend, Furious Pete, second time on the show. We're going to talk about balls. Big Ron Partlow here, and we're doing a taste test. So we've got the new MUTANT Pro 100. We've got one of our leading competitors. We're pretty confident that we're going to dominate this one. Keep them on the right sides, water in between. So take your time, smell it, taste it. We've got more if you need more. So we got a definite decision?
Definite decision.
That's a MUTANT Pro 100.
The milk chocolate flavor definitely drew me over to the MUTANT Pro 100.
Okay. This is the Pro 100. I had the competitor marked.
The other one pretty much seemed almost flavorless in comparison. Yeah, it was really good. It tasted, yeah, pretty much just like a birthday cake.
This one.
There you go. I heard it goes straight to your glutes and quads.
There you go.
So you picked the Pro 100.
I like the creamy texture of it.
That's the new Mutant Pro 100.
It was good. It was very flavorful and very thick.
That's the Mutant Pro 100.
That's definitely better. Like, it tasted a lot more natural, and I could tell right away.
And it went very well. We had 9 out of 10 people on average pick the Pro 100. As for the other people at 1 out of 10, I mean, you know, some people still like Nickelback. As for that 1 out of 10, I mean, you know, some people like their flavor to be completely unrecognizable from 10 other brands. As for that 1 out of 10, I mean, there are people out there that like the taste of dirt. And as for those 1 out of 10, I mean, not everybody really lifts. As for that 1 out of 10, I mean, somebody's going to see the Twilight movies. We're back live from the Mutant booth, 2015 FIBO. Furious Pete.
What's up?
It's been a while since I saw you.
Good to see
you.
you.
Even though I probably see you more than I see my family.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
you know,
probably.
these expos,
With
we
the
run
travel
into
life.
each other. Yeah, exactly.
No doubt.
So you're looking like the most jacked I think I've ever seen you. Is that because you got leaner?
I got leaner.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, eh?
It really is.
You lose 20 pounds and everyone's like, man, you're huge.
Yeah, I did a transformation, a 60-day transformation. I started off at about 250 pounds, got down to 234. So yeah,
I was watching. The abs were coming in. The back was, you had a Christmas tree on the seated rows.
That's right.
I was watching the videos.
That's right.
I knew what was going on. Now, you said in one of your posts that was the first time you'd ever dieted, quote unquote.
The first time I took it beyond seriously. As you know, one of my full-time jobs is eating.
Yeah, you're a professional eater, so dieting's like way over there.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really hard for me to just take, for example, 2 months off without doing any eating challenges, because that's how I get paid.
Yeah.
So, but I just decided, forget it. 2 months being hardcore dieting, training, and I think it paid off.
Well, were you worried that by not doing any competitive eating, you'd like lose your skill, like detrain your stomach, you know, lower your enzyme production or anything like that?
Inevitably, I know that my capacity has shrunk a little bit just because I was dieting. But you can get that back easily. My speed's still there. In fact, right after my photo shoot, I did a stunt.
We'll get that turned down a little, Jonathan, there.
Yeah.
There we go.
All I could hear is echo.
Yeah.
I could hear myself twice.
Yeah, no, so what was the last challenge you did?
My girlfriend challenged me, or my fiance challenged me to a burrito eating contest.
And that was the little clip we just showed there.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So how did that turn out?
It was good. It was good. You know, I destroyed her. So that's all that matters, right? Yeah.
Does anybody ever beat you?
There are, you know what, I'm really good at that speed category, you know, and then when it comes to capacity, I don't really train it anymore. I just rather do quick things.
See, this is a technical side of competitive eating. I stick with the speed stuff. You're
That's
more
right.
of a sprinter.
That's right.
Right? Not a marathon runner?
That's right, you know.
Okay, so you don't do the like 8-foot pizza stuff as
I used to, right?
I remember the picnic table pizza.
Yeah, exactly. So I used to do huge capacity stuff, but now it's like Guinness World Records, for example, only like speed stuff. They only like 1 to 2 minute stuff.
Right, like a 12-inch pizza in 10 seconds.
Something like that.
What was it, 10, 30?
I did 32 seconds is my record, with a knife and fork.
Right. Now, is that a rule? Guinness wants you to...
Yeah, with a knife and fork, your hands can't touch the pizza at all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's funny how many rules they make for that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Apparently, the whole thing is like, whatever the first person does for the record, you have to maintain those rules.
Right.
So it's like you can do an eating challenge upside down.
So really, they invent their own record.
Exactly.
Have you done that?
I need to. They told me I can do anything I want, so I got to come up with something creative that no one will beat.
Now, what about the 5-pound tub of Nutella?
That was awful.
Was that a bad one?
That was bad. Well, I passed out for 5 hours after that.
Really? Like diabetic coma type stuff?
Yeah, kind of. It was my 1 million subscriber video. I had to do something crazy, right?
Okay. Yeah, you got a lot of YouTube followers, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's growing.
Now, I wanted to bring you on. I want to talk about something a little more serious.
Yep.
But, you know, you found a way to add some real humor to the situation. Your shirt, Grab Life by the Ball.
That's right.
You know, I mean, you had a run-in.
Yeah, with testicular cancer.
With testicular cancer.
Yeah, that was found out I had testicular cancer at the end of September last year.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough that I caught it early enough before it spread. And yeah, just, you know, I didn't have any spread. Yeah, it sucks. I had a testicle removed. But as a result, like, a lot of people will just kind of be ashamed of it. You know, it's like, you know, people don't like to talk about their balls or if there's something going on down there.
You immediately got on it.
I just immediately got on it, and I actually started talking about it and told other people to try and get checked out because, you know, we're all dudes. We all, you know, like, half of us in this world are dudes, and we all have balls. And, you know, I get it. We like to make fun of it sometimes, you know, here and there. But at the end of the day, it's a serious topic, you know. They control our hormone levels within our bodies. They control our ability to make kids and everything, right? So it's an important topic.
Yeah. So, I mean, through the process, you must have gotten an enormous amount of support from your fans.
Yeah,
you must have had
totally.
a lot of people come out and say, hey, this happened to me.
Yeah, I had a bunch of people.
Were you expecting the type of feedback that you got?
You know, I knew I would make a change in some people's lives because, you know, I had anorexia before, and I knew that how that helped people.
Right.
And so as a result, you know, I definitely impacted a lot of people, and I got a lot of letters, I got a lot of emails, phone calls from people that simply got checked out and found out they either had nothing going on or that they actually had cancer. And actually, these, you know, so these are all strangers, right? And then a month ago, at the Arnold, I found out that one of my good friends actually discovered he had testicular cancer, you know, and because of my video too. So that one hit me harder than all the other ones just because I knew this person, and I was just like, Jesus.
Right.
Yeah,
and so, you know, were you just encouraging him to examine, like, pay attention?
No, like, he saw my video, and then he finally said, yeah, okay, you know what, I'm going to go get checked out. And then he told me he had testicular cancer, but nothing got spread either. So, yeah, he caught it early enough that he's okay.
Yeah. So now, are you going to continue on with this Grab Life by a Ball movement? This is part of the Furious Pete franchise.
You know what? Maybe not part of the franchise or anything. You know, I released these shirts about a month after just tries to raise some awareness and money for testicular cancer. But, you know, it's just something that I'm always going to talk about now because I think it's important. And I don't think a lot of people really talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, definitely will, for sure.
Yeah. So what's next for Furious Pete?
Got too many things going on. Launched a supplement company, Furious Formulations.
Furious, I love the name, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man. FF and everything. So it all worked out. Our first product is called Furious Cuts. I used that during my 60-day transformation. It was kind of like testing out the product before putting it to market. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I've always wanted to do something related to it. I've been in the industry for a while, and just always, obviously, you know, creating a brand is a lot of work. It's a lot of money.
Yep.
But it's
a lot of trial and error.
A lot of trial and error, and making sure to do everything right is a lot of work. Yeah, but other than that, just I'm working on a lot of shows, working on a book that's coming out really soon.
What's that going to be about?
My life.
Oh, really? Life
it's
story.
a biography. Yeah. So
wow.
we have a really good publisher for it and everything like that. So it should be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
man.
it should be a lot of fun.
What's the best-selling shirt of the Furious apparel line?
You know what? We have a few. We have my classic shirt is "Stay Sexy, Stay Hungry, Get Laid."
Right.
We have a new one. It's a cleaner version. It's "Stay Sexy, Stay Hungry, Get Gains."
Oh, okay. With a Z?
No Z. We didn't
properly spelled?
Yeah, properly spelled.
I like that.
Yeah, we didn't want to go too far with it, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? We have a lot of cool new designs that people just simply love. Stay hungry and everything like that.
And you got the Goku one?
That one's really popular.
Yeah, no, that's an anime reference, right?
Yeah, Goku Gains. Yeah. People love that shirt. Holy smokes. We can't keep that on the shelf.
So where can the Mutant fans that are meeting you for the first time right now?
FuriousPete.com, everything. All info for videos, for everything I do, FuriousPete.com.
Well, I would love to do an eating challenge with you one day. Even though I know I'll get smoked, I would just love to see what I can do, you know, because, I mean, I'm always eating controlled amounts of food. Yep. I'm always taking my time. I'd love to see what I could do with, you know, the gun to my head and a clock. Maybe that'll be the challenge. We'll actually have guns to our heads.
Yeah, that would be a good challenge.
Okay.
And the person that loses...
I think that's safe.
The person that loses pulls
it's more symbolic.
Yeah, it's just more symbolic.
Yeah.
We just got to start with like a soft, delicious food so you don't choke or anything like that. And keep it safe. Keep it safe. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Pete.
Cool, man. Thanks for having me, man.
You bet.
All the
anytime.
best.
I guess I'll be seeing you at Body Power next.
Yeah, I think
England.
so, for sure.
Man, I don't even think I see anyone else as much as you and a handful of these Expo regulars.
You say it's like a bad thing.
I know. Okay, Big Ron from the Mutant booth. We'll be back. Next episode, we got Francine Slobodnik, IFBB Pro and Better Bodies athlete. Tune in.